So I'm going to go over how to set up your Helium wallet. Now, if you're got an iPad, you go, I mean, an iPhone, you go to the Apple store. If you got an Android, you go to the Google Play Store. I happen to have an Android, so those are the screenshots I'm going to show you. But it's going to be very similar if you're doing it with the Helium app from the Apple Store. So basically, on the Google Play Store, you go in, you search for Helium Hotspot. Now, there's several different apps that have the word Helium in it. So make sure it's got that logo that you see here. Then you know you got the right app. I think some of them are maybe a dating app or something like that. You're not going to get quite the same results. So you go ahead and you click on that. You're going to go ahead and install the app. Then after it installs, you open it up. And then the first thing it's going to ask you to do is create an account. Now, if you look below that, it says import existing account. And you know, if you lose your phone or you're setting up your wallet on another phone, you'll import the account that you did. But right now, let's just start from scratch. So we're going to click create an account. And when it does that, it's going to say, click here to generate 12 words, or it just says generate my 12 words. Now, it's really important that you write these words down in the order that they're given to you, and then you'll be tested on it. So it'll give you the word one at a time, and then you just, you know, scroll over to the next word. So in this case, the first word is drop, and you go through 12 words where you're writing these down, number one, drop, etc. You get to the last one. This would be 12 is abandon. And then after you do the 12th word, it allows you to click on where it says, I have written these down. Okay, very important to write them down and to never give them to anybody else, because if you do, they can recreate your Helium wallet on their device and use it just like you are, like transfer your Helium to their account to the cryptocurrency exchange. So you never want to give those words out. So after you click on I have written those down, it's going to actually test you on 3 of those words. It'll say, in this case, number 3, and it'll give you a list of words, and you got to choose what word was number 3 on your list. You click on it, and then it'll give you number 7 in this case. You click on the word that's on your list at number 7, do the same thing for number 9. You click on that word, and then at the end, it's going to ask you to set up a PIN code. It's a 6-digit PIN code, 6 numbers. You're going to set that up. It's going to bring it up again to ask you to repeat it, to confirm it. And then once you do that, you're basically done. It's going to come up with this screen to set up a hotspot. If you don't have your hotspot yet to set up, then you know, you're pretty much done on the situation. But now you want to take a look at your Helium wallet. And if you look at the bottom, there's these different icons. The one we're on right now for set up a hotspot is this icon. It looks like an old Helium unit. So you're going to click here on the bottom where it's got these 2 arrows pointing to each other. That's for basically receive and send. You click on that and it opens up your Helium wallet. The green one facing the individual is to receive Helium. You don't click it up there, you click it down here. And when you click on that, it will then bring up your Helium address. It'll give you the QR code, and below that, you got all these different alphanumeric characters. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click share. This is a great thing to do. When you click share, it'll give you the options where to share it to. We recommend sharing it to like an email, because that way you can easily find it and use it again and copy and paste it, or you can just copy it and then paste it right into your back office. I'm going to show you how to do that. So in my case, I wanted to send it to my email. It's your receive address. So if anybody else gets that address, the only thing they could do is send you Helium, which, hey, you know, if they want to do that, all power to them. So when you click on this, it's going to ask for your PIN number just to approve that you want to share that address. You put that in, and then it'll send it to your email. In this case, I know it's hard to read, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just copying that address, and now I'm going to paste it into my back office. So at this point, you want to go to your back office. You log into my.ihub.global to get into your back office. This is just a test account that I made up a fictitious person, Sam Tester, for doing this. But the way you do it is you go ahead and you click on Commission Back Office there at the bottom. And when you do this, it will bring you to a screen. Now, if this is the first time you're going to your Commission Back Office, it's going to give you a temporary password that you're going to want to copy that password and then paste it into the password field. It's already populated the username. And this, when you click on login, will take you over to your Commission Back Office. Now, somebody was asking me today, they said, well, I went ahead and when I got over to the back office, I set up a new password. When I got to my commission office, I set up a new password. But when I go back in the original office and click here to get there, it's still showing the temporary password there. Well, that's true. That's why it's temporary. That was just there to get you to the point where you could set up your own password. And this time, you'll just want to put your new password you created into this field rather than the temporary one, and it'll take you over to your back office. So this is what it looks like when you get over there. And again, the purpose of what we're doing here is we want to copy that Helium wallet address and put it in our back office so that Ihub knows where to send the Helium if you're due to get any on this next commission run or the previous one. So the first thing you do is you click commissions. And then when you do that, it's going to open up a couple of things underneath of it. And you're going to go ahead and click e-wallet. You click e-wallet, and then it's going to take you to a page where you'll be able to put in your Helium wallet address. Now, I already pasted one in there, but that's where you're going to paste it. And what you're going to want to do is go back to that email address and take a very serious look at that address. Pay attention to the first 3 characters and the last 3 characters so that when you paste it, you know that you pasted it completely. You didn't miss a character. In this case, the first 3 characters is 13 capital N. The last 3 is 5 lowercase hm. So you go back to your wallet and you make sure you know what those 6 characters are. Then all the ones in between are going to be correct. You paste it in there, you check it, and you want to make sure you confirm it. It says to confirm that my commission should be paid in HNT and sent to the address provided, and confirm the address provided above as a valid and correct HNT address. So before you click those things, go back and take a look at your email address, go back to your wallet if you want to, make sure you look at the first 3 and the last 3, that you got it right, that you pasted that in, and then you go ahead and click Save Changes, and basically you're done at that point. That's gonna essentially get your wallet in there, and you'll be in good shape when it comes to Ihub sending you commission tokens into your account.